Hi, it's David from Dataprobe, and I want to show you how to use analog triggers to automate processes in the iBoot-PDU. When I say analog triggers, I'm talking about three measurements that the iBoot-PDU makes about the environment. One is voltage, and the other is current, and thirdly is temperature. So in this model here, the local unit, we've got two line cords. So we've got two readings for voltage from line cord A and voltage from line cord B, and the same for current line cord A and B. The local unit also has the temperature probe accessory attached to it. So I've got two temperature readings that provides, one built in and the other on a cable. So when this one reaches 100 degrees, which it's about to do, it's going to set off this trigger right here, which is going to turn the lamp off and send me an email. So they went above 100 degrees, the lamp turned off, and when it gets down to 90 degrees, it will turn the lamp back on. You can do an individual outlet like I just showed you. This temperature over 100 also sends an email. So there's my email. You have control over what the email says. This says the temperature and the demo got to 100 degrees. I turn the lamp off. You're welcome. You can have the email be whatever you want it to be. So this will, now that it's turned off, it will go back to 90 and turn the lamp back on. So that'll cycle over and over again. I also have current sensing trigger for at over 8 amps. It will do something. I have a voltage detector for brownout. At a certain voltage, it will shut all the outlets off. And then I also have a temperature freezer warning. Let me show you how to set up these analog triggers. You go for the main menu, automation, and analog. Show you all the analog triggers that I already have. Let's take the temperature one as a good start. We'll disable it so I can show you clearly the settings. You've got a choice of temperature, current, and voltage. In temperature case, you have the internal temperature or the external probe. We are set for greater than or equal to, but you have choices of greater than and less than and greater than equal to, less than and equal to, and then the trigger point. In that case, it's 100. You can set the hysteresis, so that's when the trigger clears, how many, in this case, degrees Fahrenheit it needs to be before the trigger clears. So this will clear at 98 degrees. I've got a 1 second qualifying time. You can make this longer if you need to, and how often this trigger will occur. You can make it go on and on forever. You can do it for a one-time thing, or you can make it do a count. So this would, if I set it for the counter, it would do it as many times. Let's say I wanted to only do this 10 times. Then you would get a count over here. Like I said, we're using the advanced settings here. We're setting a sequence, but if you want to just do something simple, like a single outlet, or all the outlets as a group, you can select here with the basic settings, and then you have on, off, follow, and cycle as our standard functions. So I'm going to cancel this because I don't really want to change it. I'll show you these other settings. We've got this one is current on when you have dual line units. You have a choice of which line. Again, the trigger point, the hysteresis, qualifying time, and the other settings as well. So I'll re-enable that. And that's how you set up the analog triggers. If you have any questions about how to use it, how to get the most out of it, or anything else about the product, please give our tech support team a call. We're always here to help. Thank you.